Okay. Chassidic gems on Parshas Vayeshev. It says in the Torah that Yaakov Avinu sent out Yosef, Re'ei es shleim achicha. Go and see the peace of your brothers. Go and see how your brothers are doing. That's the simple. The Chassidic Torah say, Shloim achicha, the peace of your brothers. Yaakov Avinu was saying, go and see the shleimus of your brother, of your brothers. A person has to always see the good in the other person. That's what we have to learn from this. When we speak to another person, see good in him, see his perfection, see his shleimus, his wholeness, and not his deficiencies. Look at somebody when you look at somebody, you should see the good in him, don't see the bad in him. Okay, so Yosef went looking for his brothers, and he was to'eh basodeh. He was wandering in the field, he couldn't find them, and he met a certain man, found him, and who was that certain man? Ish, Gavriel Amalach. Gavriel found him, and he said, who are you looking for? Matavakesh, what are you looking for? Vayomer, and Yosef answered, Es achai onochi mevakesh. My brothers do I seek. I seek my brothers. Es achai onochi mevakesh. That's the simple. The Chassidic Torah are telling us like this. Achai has another translation. In Hilchos Havelus, in mourning, there's such an inyan, there's a mitzvah of kriya, to rent one's garments, and then there's a question about if you're allowed to sew it back eventually. Ichui means sewing it back in a manner that it's totally sewn together. So the Chassidic Torah are translating es achai. Even if we're dovuk and we cling unto Hashem and are doing all right things, we have to check ourselves out. Perhaps onochi mevakesh. Perhaps I only mean for myself. Even when I'm on a level of ichui, when I'm totally immersed in doing ruchnius and doing what Hashem wants, I could somehow still be only really interested in myself. Even when we're doing right things, we have to be careful that we're doing the right things for the right reasons and not for my own self. Continuing with Chassidic gems on Parshas Vayeshev. Again, the pasuk says, Es achai onochi mevakesh. Yosef HaTzadik said, told the Malach Gavriel, my brothers do I seek. That's the simple. The Chassidic Torah say, onochi? You think onochi means I seek, I? Onochi means the Torah, onochi Hashem Elokecha. It's the Aseres HaDibros, the Ten Commandments. Onochi. What does onochi want? What does the Torah require? What does the Torah demand? That everybody we know and look at and talk to should be achai, should be with love and with brotherliness, with togetherness. That's what the Torah requires. Es achai. The Torah continues with the story of Yehuda and Tamar, that Yehuda had relations with Tamar, with his daughter-in-law, not knowing who she was, and she asked for compensation, and he says, I'm going to send you a gedi izim, goat, I'm going to send you. She asked, give me a mashkin, give me something until I get the gedaizim. Give me the mashkin. So he gave he gave his psilecha, he gave his signet, his cane, his stick, and then afterwards he sent his friend back to keep his word and to bring with the gedaizim, to give this lady a gedaizim, but he couldn't find the lady anymore. So this friend of Yehuda's was asking around, Ayeh Hakadesha hi bu'einayim. Where is this harlot who was by the twin wells? There were two wells there, Einayim, Mayanim, like plural Mayanim. That's the way it's being translated. Where is the harlot that was by the twin wells? That's the simple. The Chassidic Teirelach or Rav HaKodesh Reb Shlomo Miradomsk says, Ayeh HaKadesha, it's talking about Kedusha. Who is a Ish Kodosh? Who is a holy person? How do you determine holiness of a person? Einayim. You think Einayim means twin wells? Einayim means with his eyes. If somebody has roving eyes and he looks in the wrong places, he is not an Ish Kadosh. But you know what Kedusha is? When he controls his eyes and looks away. Continuing with Chassidic gems on Parshas Vayeshev, the pasuk says, "Vayovai habaisa." This woman was trying to seduce Yosef HaTzadik, and he came. Vayovai habaisa. He came to the house, Lasais Malachtai, to do his work. V'ein ish me'anshi habayis shom baboyis. And there was nobody there. It was like a choge. It was like a goyish yontif, and everybody was off. And he came to do his work. And he came to the house to do his work. There was nobody there. That's the simple. The Chassidic Terlach are telling us, what does it mean? What kind of work was he coming to do? He was coming to do Avodas HaKodesh. He wanted to sit and learn. He wanted to daven. He came to do Malachtai in Avodas Hashem Yisborach. And when he came to do his work of Avodas Hashem, it was as if there was nobody else in the room. It was in his mind as if nobody else was there. He wasn't serving Hashem to show others, look how frum he is, Even if there could be 100 people in the room, 1,000 people in the room, whenever he came to do his Avodas Hashem, it was as if nobody else was there. It was between him and Hashem. And that's the way we have to serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Not so others should see, and not should others should think how good we are and how great we are. No. In our minds, there's nobody there. It's me and Hashem. I'm doing it because Hashem wants me to do it. We should be zeicher to this. Amen. Sikum of the Hashkofas HaTorah that we learned in the Chassidic gems. Whenever we greet somebody, whenever we are in touch with people, we should only see the good within them. Shleimusam, es shleim achicha, shleimusam, their goodness and not their deficiencies. Don't look down upon people. Only see good in them. We also learned that even if a person is totally immersed in ruchnius, in spirituality, and he's doing everything right, he still has to check him out. That maybe he's doing it for his own ego, for his own benefit, he's only doing it for himself. If he's focused on doing things because Hashem wants him to do it, he has to check himself out to see if that's being done, or is he really interested in gaining something for himself out of this. We also learned that the Torah demands and requires of each one that everybody is my brother. Every esachai. Everybody is my brother. Always look with love upon the next person. That he's my brother. He's he's a person that I love. He's a person that I want to be together with. This is achdus and ava and love. This is what the Torah requires. And we also learned that holiness is determined by controlling your eyes. Do not look at the wrong places. And we also learned that when we serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu, we should serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu only to Hashem. In other words, there's nobody else around. We shouldn't, when we serve Hashem, we shouldn't be thinking, oh, I'm gonna put on a little show for my friend next door, for my friend next to me. He should really think that I'm so frum and I shake so much during davening, and I'm so frum. No, when you daven to Hashem, it's you and Hashem. You're not doing it to gain anything for yourself out of it. We should be zeichet to all these hashkafas. Amen v'yamen.